Welcome back, guys. You're just in time. We've had two shock pieces of news. First of all, over in Scrapbot City, they have announced they're going to completely shut down their building programs. Oh my God, yes. All the bots who work at the builders huts, they're all going to be out of work. Oh no. And then over here on the Holy Island, or the Church of the Holy Potato, have accepted our rather stringent leasing arrangements, and they are moving in. Oh yes. The Holy Potato of Antioch shall rise in the east. And I should stop because I'm getting carried away. Yes, we're going to be doing all kinds of things in this episode. It's going to be fun. There's going to be lots going on over here. But right now I wanted to show you this. It is cycle 107, day 31. We've moved on 9 days, I think, since the end of the last episode. And as you can see, at the end of the season, and this has been what, 24, 25 day season. Look, we've still got half the dam is full, which is kind of incredible. I'm loving it. Oh, let's start over here because they have finished our little tiny terrain project. Hooray. There was much rejoicing apart from that tile, which they were like, we can't really be bothered to do that one. And this stuff up here, which they couldn't get to, which is fair enough. I think it would be nice, rather than just having a great big flat area, which is very, very boring, would be to have it terraced. I'm thinking that we build outwards. There's less possibility for trapped beaver. And let's be honest, you don't want to trap your beaver. So I'm thinking we bring this out like kind of a reasonable distance. So yeah, I'm thinking kind of at least that kind of far. We've got 1, 2, we've only got like three layers. So we'll kind of split it. So if this comes out about that far, and then this one comes out about that far, and this one comes out this far, maybe a little bit more. And then obviously it's not just going to be square. I'm gonna make it like this, but we'll bring it out across here, and we'll make it nice. What I'm going to do, I'm going to run the game for a while because I want to get rid of all the rubble and stuff that's lying around, or at least the vast majority of it. We couldn't move this stuff down here because a lot of this is water. So I've actually got the pumps turned off at the moment. You'll see there's nobody home, and the lights aren't even on. Right, you come back on cycle 108, day 5, 0.2 of a day left. So we've had minimum water, absolutely minimum water. I've got all the pumps on because I wanted us to like top up our tanks. And look at this, we're virtually full. We're what, 2/3 of a tile? Less than 2/3 of a tile away from overflowing. And that's on minimum water. That is pretty darned awesome. The drought has now started. Oh, now, somebody made a fabulous suggestion, which I should have done before the water was up at this level. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to rip out these dams. Because somebody pointed out, in fact, more than one person pointed out, why have you got the dams here and separate channels when you could just put them here and use the channels that you're using anyway? And we have the added bonus that if we do that, they'll look like, you know. So, yeah. You just turned around and realised what I was talking about. Oh, dear me. We've laid in the terrain over here. That's what it's kind of going to be like. I don't know whether to leave this and sort of, so this is the industrialized part and they've claimed this, and then this is where it becomes more and more kind of natural, which I think is a nice idea. And I'm thinking that maybe we have, I don't know, like for maximum efficiency, the tree farm should probably be kind of here. And then maybe we use this for, I don't know, some agriculture or something. Or we could have the tree farm up on this area and use all of this for agriculture, which, to be honest, either would work absolutely perfectly. Right, it's time for the Church of the Holy Potato. Damn straight it is. This is a holy religious site, and I want you guys to take this seriously, right? You can't just come over here and slap in potatoes. Oh, no. The potatoes have to be planted in a particular shape. Right now, I'm sure lots of you. No, not that one. Yeah, okay. Forget those people. The normal people will probably have gone, oh, okay, religious. Oh, he's going to plant it in the shape of a cross or something. Some religious symbol. No, this is the Church of the Holy Potato. We have to plant the potatoes in the shape of a potato. Good Lord, what the hell's wrong with you people? Don't you know anything? Right, so that's what we're going to do. Crops and potatoes. And yeah, this has to be laid out in a very, very rigorous fashion that I'm trying to figure out on the spot. So yeah, it's going to be a nice potato shape. So that doesn't look like a potato. Shut up. Shut up. That's kind of potatoey. Yeah. Yeah, so it'll be something. It'll end up something like that. We need a farm. I should tell you, because if any of you plan to visit this place, you need to know how to behave, right? So, for example, on Sundays, they will hold a communion service. I don't know if I can keep a straight face. So obviously, like the Catholic communion, where they receive the body of Christ, and the priest comes around with a wafer and the communion wine. It's very similar. It's very similar. The service starts with them, very ceremoniously marching through the potato field with the relic, the holy potato of Antioch. Thanks, Rob the Hobbit, for reminding me of that. The holy potato of Antioch, and then the service begins, and then they do the actual the body of the potato, where they. I'm going to probably get like sacrilegious in some way. It sounds terrible. Yeah. So but you obviously it's not the wafer and the communion wine. It is of course the priest going around with a plate of fries, and but when he offers you the ketchup, don't dip. It's very, very bad form. Don't dip. You take a sip of the ketchup. I mean, that you'll be frowned upon. They'll throw you out. Quite frankly. Sky, are you actually going to build anything? No, I'm telling stories and stuff, and all I'm putting is like a farm. And I was trying to think, like, could I somehow fit like an agora or something up here? The thing is, I don't want the agora to work because I don't want beavers going over there. I might put in an agora. I'm going to put in an agora. I don't care. Let's say I need a 5x5 to put in an agora. Where is it? See, well-being, agora. I could never find the agora. There it is. So let's see. That fits nicely there. All right, I'm going to do a bit of dynamiting there and fit the agora in, but it's just going to sit there. It's not going to be linked up with paths or anything. It's just going to sit there and look pretty. Right. I need to figure out where I'm going to put a farmer. Yeah. Where's the farm building going to go? Sorry, the church. Where's the church going to go? Efficient farmhouse. Oh, sorry, church. Efficient church house. I think it should probably be like down there, shouldn't it? Yeah. Actually, we want to come back one, don't we? I want the bridges on this side, on the island side. I want them almost like drawbridges. Well, they still fondly remember. Well, not fondly. I mean, they remember. I shouldn't say fondly. They remember the potato wars. Oh, good Lord! It was brutal. It was brutal. There was mash everywhere. Seriously, it was the fries versus the baked potatoes, and those baked potatoes can be brutal. They've got no manners, quite frankly. There was cheese and coleslaw all over the place. What? Shall we move on and do something else? I've got hours of this stuff. Well, it's time for that most solemn of moments, the installation of the holy bees. In accordance, strict accordance with the rites of the holy potato, we shall be installing the bees. Where's the food? There it is. There's the bees. So, I shall of course read from the sacred text. 2 shall be the number of the bees, and the number of the bees shall be 2. 3 bees shall thou not have thou neither 4. 5 is right out. Okay, so the holy bees have been installed. I'll be going to prioritise the holy bees. Damn straight we are. Get those built. Right, next we have the holy water. The holy water needs to be installed. Now, we're going to have a holy refinery, of course. Right, so maybe we have the holy pump over here. Now, I don't know whether any of you have ever had a holy pump. They're awesome, quite frankly. What are we going to do? Water. Is it going to be a large holy pump, or is it going to be a small holy pump? What? That's a legitimate question. For the amount of water that we want to pump, we only need a little one. But obviously, the larger one is more efficient. But I'm thinking, you know, with the scale of everything, that I think a little one. Let them go. Let's get the path laid in. So the path's going to be like that. And then that's going to hook up like that. Okay, cool. Right, we need potato storage, do we not? I believe we do. How are we going to do potato storage? Let me just check the ancient texts and see what they say about how you should store your potatoes. Apparently, the potatoes should be stored next to the church for security reasons. So we'll be doing that then. Now, see, the thing is, if I put a roof on that, is it going to obscure the final resting place of the Holy Potato of Antioch? That's the question. Well, why don't you put it in so we can see? Yeah, that's a good point. So that's going to go in there. It's in. Woohoo. I can rip these stairs out, can't I? Yeah, so that we can kind of get an idea of what it's going to look like. Get rid of that and that. Cool. Awesome sauce. So that's going to go there. I'm wondering what this would look like with little roofs on instead of a big roof. Yeah, let's have a look. So I don't think, well, actually, it's not that intrusive, is it? Like if you're at a distance and whatever. No, that's actually fine. What do the little roofs look like? That's what I'm kind of interested in. If we have like 3 roofs on there. You know what? Let's put them in and see. Oh, that's kind of cute. Well, I could go with that. All right, cool. So there you go, guys. That's the Church of the Holy Potato. Oh, look, everyone. The first batch of holy potatoes is being harvested. The first of the holy water is being pumped. Good Lord. There is a saint buried here.
Is there now?
There is. Well, it's not his whole. Because especially during the potato wars, there was lots of like ransacking and pillaging of holy sites, and the bodies of the saints were like broken up, and but they do have here the left testicle of Saint Spudulike. The right one is somewhere just outside Sheffield. I've heard. Right, I haven't visited it myself, but it's supposed to be very impressive. Let's set this to biofuel. I'm getting these stairs built down here. This is kind of the next part of the plan. We need to be ready for connectivity with this area when we finally sever the connection up here. And I can't wait, quite frankly. I am wondering if I start getting rid of some of the bots and get them transferred over. Let's say, how are we doing on this side for bots? We currently have 9 more bots than we need, but that's probably because I've got the bots out of here. Yeah. We've collected now all the water from our old pumping site. So we're actually down 3 bots at the moment. Well, I think that's the perfect time then to come up here and should we get these? Yeah, go on. So the time has come. We're going to start getting these guys out of here. So 1, 2, and 3. Right. So what does that leave us on this side? So we've now got 3 excess beavers on the scrapbot side. And what did I say we needed over here? Just click one of these. We're short like 2 bots, which is not even worth rebalancing. So yeah, shall I take a couple more? Yeah, go on, do it. Just do it. Demolish those 2. Boom. So that gives us another 8. So that means I should be able to now transfer 10 bots over. Okay, the moment has arrived. I think it's time for the big switch over. Should we do it? Yeah, let's do it. Okay, pause. Now, I was going to do it the complicated way and break all of these connections across here, which I thought, after a little bit of consideration, was incredibly stupid. So instead, what we're going to do is we're going to break it over here somewhere. And what I'm thinking, actually, is maybe we do it there. Yeah. If I get rid of that and get rid of, let's say, that one, yeah, that keeps the logs, planks, and metal on this side where we actually want them. Now, it does mean that I've lost the catalyst and the biofuel, but I think we can live with that. Now, is there any? Oh, there's a sneaky. See, there's a sneaky way around there. Okay, well that needs to be got rid of. You know what? I think we actually rip the whole thing out. Yep. We don't want any sneaky going around there. So I rip all of that out, rip all of that out. Okay. Now are they all running back to their own? Yeah, they should. Yeah, it looks like. Yeah, I think we've done it. So that, yes, and this is all disconnected. That is perfect. Okay, pause. Now that we've done that, what we need to do is start providing connections from this side. So let's get some stairs going in there. Cool. Now where else do we hook it up? I'm thinking, now we could get rid of that, can't we? Yeah. Let's get rid of that and we can add a connection there. Which tells me the fact that I can do that. Well, I mean, it was the same when I placed the staircase. The fact that I can put that connection in means that the disconnection at the other end has been successful. Okay, right. Now let's look at the situation, because we've now transferred all of the jobs over here to this side and taken them away from this side. So now I should be able to look over here and say, okay, we are now short 9 bots. Over here, we're up 9 bots. Well, that's nicely symmetrical, isn't it? Let's come over here. We can get 8 bots, or 8 extra bots, just by doing that. And then I'm thinking that the scrap bots are no longer, because they're not doing any massive projects like they have been doing, I don't think they need anywhere near the number of haulers that they've currently got. So one of those is going away for a start. Boom. The sooner we can get everything ripped out off Thunderdome Island, the sooner I can put the Thunderdome in and tell the story and stuff, which I've already told in the R&D episode, for those who haven't seen it. So we've got 27 spare beavers over here now. Wow. Well, bots, not beavers, bots. So let's do the transfer. Yeah, this can go down like dramatically, can't it? 136. So let's keep this at like 140. And then we'll crank this up by like 10, 155 kind of level. 155? 155 for now. Okay, cool. So let's double check. Right, we now have 17 spare beavers. And we have 2 spare beavers over on Skin Scrapbot City. Awesome. Right, so now we can start doing stuff. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to unpause these 2 smelters. Make sure they're set up for bots. That's a bot. That's a bot. Awesome. I need to make sure that the mine has got a good path for its scrap metal over to the smelters, which I'm thinking is probably going to be going this way. Would be the fastest route. So let's do that. Let's do that. So what do we want? We want some stairs going down here, don't we? Come on, go in. Thank you. We'll put the paths in. So hook that up. Those 2. And that one. Oh, now I'm glad I just saw this spilling over, right? I want to stop that spilling over. Right, so how are we going to do that? Well, I'm going to get platforms, triples, and I'm going to go boom, boom, boom. Oh, that's perfect. And then we'll put a single on the top, and then we'll cover it with an impermeable floor tile. Once that all gets built, and I'm going to make that a very high priority. Once that gets built, the water won't be able to spill out, which is super sweet. Let's get rid of that. There's one more bit of path to go in. Boom. And I tell you what, I don't like these being over here. And I've realised that as much as I think that this is a ton of space, it's actually really not. So I think we'll move the bot assemblers. Yeah, we're going to move them. We're going to move the bot assemblers. And I'm thinking we put them maybe there and... Oh, you know, it is going to be there and there. You know what? We need to do the planks and gears. Sky, get a bloomin' tree farm going. For goodness sake, what is wrong with you? Yeah, you have a point. I'm just waiting for them to finish putting the pink noses on these puppies. They've done these 3 over here because I remembered to prioritize those 3. And the dam is full, and it's now leaking water that it shouldn't be leaking. But we've got 2.5 days till the drought, so it's not an issue. But yeah, I should have remembered to prioritize these, but I didn't. So it is what it is. Come on, guys, get it done, and boom, and last dam. What do we need? Oh, we just need somebody to come build it. Please come and build it before you go to bed. Here we go. Cool. We have a watertight dam. Woohoo! Awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. I love that. Which means, of course, that I can now dynamite these tiles down here because we don't need them anymore. Hooray! Because they kind of bugged me. They looked great when we were overflowing, but the rest of the time they looked stupid. So that can all go. Right, let's go up here. These paths don't work, do they? No, they kind of don't. Also, as much as I like these, I think they've got to go. Yeah, they've got to go. So let's get rid of that. Get rid of that, and the same on this side. So that and that. Oh, now, no, do it separately because I don't want to get rid of the power thing underneath. Did I get? See, no, I didn't. I didn't get rid of that one. I thought I got rid of that one, but I didn't. All right. Hang on a second. All right. Pause while I do this. What I'm going to do, I'm going to rip out that. Am I going to rip that one out as well? Yeah, go on. I'm going to rip those out. Rip those 2 out. Right, and then I'm going to build them up another level. Oh, yeah. Because we're going to put stuff on overhangs up here, I think. So, like, have it like that. Just going across there. Yeah, that kind of works, I think. So let's see. We can have 1, 2, 3 going across there. Oh, no, let's do it. I think maybe let's do it differently. Because I think I want like 3 and 2. And then if I decide I want more, I've now got expansion room where I can pop in 2 more gear factories, 3 more plank factories. Yeah, so as soon as we get a supply of wood, we've got gears and we've got planks. Wow. Okay, Sky, you need to address the enormous, freaking huge elephant in the room. You're talking about putting a tree farm in here, but what you haven't talked about is how you're going to irrigate this. I know, right? Is it irritating? Let's let this run because they've still got a few bits to finish. Can they get now? I wanted to say now that this is built, I can see you've moved off the topic of irrigation again. I know. I'm going to keep you hanging on for quite some time before I talk about that. I'm kind of thinking I changed my mind and we have the trees up here. It's a little bit more awkward, but I think it'll be cool. Let's see what a forester would do up here. Yeah, go on. Let's see. So if we had a forester, I would want to cover to this edge, right? So the furthest it's going to be across is like that. I'm just wondering if I use this bit down here for something else, like, I don't know. I could put some maples down there or something. Have a little maple farm and actually do catalyst over here. It's worth considering. I'm also wondering, like, do I actually bring this back a couple of tiles so that we get into this corner and this corner? I'm thinking we do, because then we've got a bit... It'll bring this back a couple of tiles. Then we've got a bigger area for a maple farm if we wanted to do that. That's where we want to put it. Because that gives us coverage into all the corners. I mean, that's not bad. That only took me like 15 attempts to find the right place to put the forester in, which is a new personal record. I hope you're aware of that. Should we start getting some trees planted? That would be a good idea. You still haven't told us about the irrigation. Yeah, I know. I'm going to keep you waiting until the last possible second before I tell you about it. Because that's how freaking mean I am. What am I doing? It's a good point. Oh, you were going to plant some trees up, Sky. Let's do that then. Plant trees. We're going to be planting oak trees. Let's do, I suppose, start up there, I guess. And do that top section like this. Now let's see. How far can we go this? Oh, right up to this path. Good Lord, Sky, you couldn't have planned it any better, could you? Not really. Not really. That's actually pretty impressive. So we'll have, because I looked at this and I saw that they fitted. So I'm like, yeah, do it. You know what? Flip that one round. Have them joining like that. Oh look, it's the strongest shape. So that just leaves us with the topic of irrigation, doesn't it? But I think I covered that earlier, right?
Yeah, definitely.
See? She's just as bad. Don't send it all at me. She's just as bad. Right, I think it's time to put you out of your misery. We can finally talk about contamination barriers. So, contamination barriers. Now, I have thought about like burying them and putting platforms on the top and having paths over. The problem is, now I could do it here, for example, but here I can't do it. Yeah, I can't do it because if I was to bury them there, then the water would come across. But what I want to do is like put this across and see what it looks like. Okay, so I gave it a little bit of time for the contamination to disappear, and as you can see, we've got this little semicircle coming out because of this tile here. So I think what we'll do is we'll bury a couple of tiles here. So what do I want? I want some dynamite going in there and there. So set that to very high and set that to very high. Come on, thank you. Right, over here, the water doesn't get as high here as it does in this end of the reservoir. As soon as it gets into here, the level drops kind of instantly. But round here, it gets a bit high. So I think that should solve our problem. I mean, it's not perfect, but we'll live with it. And then if we need to do something out here, I don't know. I mean, we could always like dynamite this tile and bury one in there, which would solve the problem. Blow that. Blow that. We want a couple of contamination barriers going in there and there. Then we want, oh, you know what? Prioritize them now. There we go. Boom, boom. Then we'll put platforms on the top. There and there. And bit of path. Boom, boom. And we should be done. And that should get rid... In fact, it's already got rid of it. Just literally just having that barrier of the tile going down is enough. But we'll do that. It's fine. It's all good. Okay, I've delayed it long enough. It's time to turn all the bot factories on. Cross your fingers. So, 1, 2, and this one's the bot limbs. There we go. And turn on the assemblers. 1 and 2. Okay. They are all running. Let's go over here and turn these ones off. God, this is scary. Boom, 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 and boom. Oh, now what I should do is make sure that these are all prioritized by the haulers. This is very, very important. Okay, there we go. Whew, good job I spotted that. That would not have been good. So, these bot factories do seem to be working. They are churning out the bots. So, finally, I have been waiting for this for so long. Finally, we can get rid of these. Now, this starts a chain reaction of good things because we can rip these out. Boom, they're gone. With those gone, I can start ripping stuff like this out. We don't need this. We don't need these guys. So the excavators go, which means that none of this power stuff is needed. So all of this stuff can be ripped out. I'm going to try and do this without ripping any parts out, because people keep leaving me comments saying, Sky, you bonehead, you've ripped out parts. Yeah, which means, like, this stuff can go. And that can go. All of this can go. Oh, I'm going to rip out parts if I'm not careful. So be careful. Be careful, Sky. Try and do this nicely. We rip all of that out. And all of this goes as well. Oh, if I can still... Oh, I can't do it like that. I've got to do it like this. And then, and this is the big one, we can, well, almost, we can rip all of that out. And all of this goes. And finally, all of this. And goodbye. Woohoo! Oh, that makes me so bloomin' happy getting rid of all of that. Oh, there's a bit down there that I haven't got rid of. Yeah, you can go as well. Goodbye. All right, cool. So, yeah, that's got rid of so much stuff. Now, there's a few things that I do need to kind of relocate. So, for example, we've got dirt in here, dirt and dirt. I need to find somewhere for them. We've got these gears, that's gears. But are these empty yet? Yeah, that's empty. That's empty. Oh, we can rip those out. I am having a ball ripping this stuff out. I can't wait until this is all gone. I am now going to officially declare this episode a success. We've got this up and running, and we're producing stuff locally, which is great. We've got the holy potatoes going. We've ripped out a whole ton of stuff here, which is brilliant. I can't tell you how happy that makes me. And yeah, everything seems to be going fine with the scrap bots. So yeah, we made progress. We made significant progress. Now there's one last thing that we need to do, isn't there? Yeah. And that is, we need to finally put you out of your misery and put in the irrigation solution.
Yeah.
Oh, I've just seen the time. Oh, well, if you want to see the irrigation solution over here, I'm afraid you're going to have to come back for the next episode. Da, da, da. It's not so much a cliffhanger as it's just a complete tease. Well, there you go. Picture, say goodnight.
Good night, guys.
I'm so sorry, guys. I promise I'll do it in the next episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Kinda. We'll catch you for the next one. Peace out.